Hey YouTube, this is Sandra, and it is again Wednesday, June 4th, and I guess I'm just feeling really chatty. So, what the heck, I thought I would get on here and basically thank so many. I mean, I made a list of the people whose videos I watched, the ones I subscribed to. Of course, I couldn't list them all now, but I am going to read out the names of the videos I think I watch the most, only because I work alone and I live alone. And although I have a lot of friends, I don't have too many in the immediate area. I do tend to watch a lot of these YouTubes. I haven't really found a support group for my weight loss surgery experience that I connect with. I have attended a couple. I think there's one on Saturday that my surgeon, Dr. Greg Josart, puts on. It seems like we go around in a big circle. There's like 50 people and everybody says what's going on with them and what their weight is, but that's not a support group. I learn so much from you guys. I learn from hearing your observations, learning about your food discoveries, about your discoveries about how the sleeve is working or not working for you. I love hearing about you meandering over what you're eating and how it's affecting your weight, because I relate when sometimes it feels like your weight ought to be just plummeting and it's not, even though you're doing the right things. I am a little over 14 months out. I had a VSG with Dr. Greg Josart in March of 2013, so it's been just over 14 months. I'm very happy with the results. I'm down from my highest weight ever of 364, which I never like to forget. But during my weight loss, this particular surgery, the highest I was before it was 295, and on the day of surgery 287. Today 281.3. 181.3. How many of you guys I've seen in your videos, we all start with the wrong first digit of our weight because we are still not yet used to this lower area of living, which is pretty fantastic. So anyway, super common mistake. I see it all the time. Anyways, I spend a lot of time watching these YouTube videos and they inspire me to no end. When I'm feeling like it's not going anywhere, you guys show me how it is. I love watching your video maybe from today or this week, and then I'll go through your videos on YouTube and just look to see, you know, some of you I wasn't around, and maybe you had the surgery before me, or I didn't catch up to your videos until recently, and so I don't know what you looked like when you first started, and they are dramatic differences. I'm going to just read a list of the people who I watch, because if you're relatively new or you don't watch all of these people, I really have gotten so much out of them. I will start with some obvious ones, right? I guess maybe a lot of them are obvious because I see who you're watching, and then I'll check them out too. So less of Sarah Nerd in Oregon and Chris Waffle. Sleeve Rocker Pete, oh my God. I love his videos, and what a thoughtful guy. And, you know, I hope one day I have the problem of trying to keep weight on. That's never been an issue for me. I think genetically it's pretty much impossible for me. He did a video recently where he's on a bicycle and he was ripped. He had some arms that were working. And I've been working with a trainer for 2 years. And although I am getting definition, my arms are phenomenally smaller. Yeah, nowhere near like what he's got going on. So he's been doing some tremendous work. These are not in any particular order, folks. I'm just bringing to the attention of anybody who's somehow wandered onto my little bizarre, like, you know, off-center videos, other people that I've been enjoying. So VSG Bobby and Tanya Loren de New Orleans, Miss Beautiful Alicia, wow, has she come a long way, and I know she's still got intentions of going so much further, but I'm so glad to see her where she is now, and thrilled that she was able to attend the meet and greet last weekend in the Oregon area. Nirvana, Kiana. I don't know if you guys watch Kiana. I don't know where the hell she is. She stopped making videos and she was doing a lot of videos. I hope she's okay. Back to Basics. Wow, what a channel. Janie and Sally. Oh my gosh, I am so, I love watching all of those videos. Miss Dana, wow, she's so full of good information. It's not even just spiritual uplifting, it's some hardcore information that she often shares, and I super appreciate it. Phil and TJ, but not so much Tyrone. I think Tyrone is like the Lady Gaga of this little community. I don't know. I'm not a costume girl. I don't know. I mean, I think it's fun, and I think he has fun with it, but I think I miss TJ. TK Sleever, she's kind of new, and I really like, she did a cooking video I really enjoyed. Mayvette, Lorena, she lives not too far from me, and I'm hoping that we'll be able to get together. Zen Maiden. Zen Maiden is highlighting a surgeon who does videos on YouTube. Dr. Matthew Weiner, I think it's pronounced Weiner, and his videos are fantastic because he is discouraging super high animal protein consumption and focusing more on legumes and vegetables and fruit. And as somebody who's had cancer twice, it sounds kind of sensible. I just like that it's not just about cramming in 80 or 100 grams of protein a day. I get a little fearful of that. Sorry, I was just checking to see if my turkey roll was right next to me. I guess I ate it. There's a new woman, MVSG, soon to be. She's pre-op, as she says. I like the art in the background of her latest video. She's interesting. She's a vegetarian. I am not a vegetarian, but I do aspire to eat less animal protein. And I say that, but God, I talk out of both sides of my mouth, because truth is I love, not dairy so much as in like I don't need copious cheese or anything, but I really do like Greek yogurt. I use half and half in my coffee. I don't use a lot. I don't do yogurt every day even. I think it's not so much that it's dairy, it's what our dairy cows are being fed and how that then comes into our systems. And again, as a cancer survivor, you have 2 cancers, stage 4 one time. And I've got a good friend right now who's just started chemo. And I'll tell you what, when you enter that little cancer world, you start listening to things about organic, and you it completely changes how you look at food. So Fat Guy's Skinny Wallet, wow, what great information he brings forth. I like his grocery hauls, although I find a lot of the foods are not things I would, as a weight loss surgery person, probably use too much of. Certainly not while I'm trying to lose weight. VSG Christopher, I mean, boy, he really puts a lot of energy into this, and for the most part, he is just really fun, and at the very least, he is putting himself out there in a very take me as I am fashion that I just adore. And I love his video. He's got a couple of videos where he's tasting things that taste horribly, and it's definitely an I Love Lucy Vegemita Vitamix moment. It's hilarious, and I can't stop laughing when I watch those videos. VSG Kirk, wow, great interviewer, and I do like it when he does his cooking videos. I haven't watched his latest video, but he's great. Gastric Tiger, Kelawanda, who isn't on as often, but I do love her, Jen Bleacher. Love her videos, and her husband's. Speaking of which, Jennifer Brunfield, TJ's wife. I don't know. I kind of like her videos almost more than like TJ's at this point. I mean, he hasn't been around much, but wow, she does some great videos when she is doing her +1 scene. And so does Less of Sarah's husband, Will. He is great. I enjoy his. Jim Crackery, Karen Oh God, I'm gonna miss a bunch here. I just hate that because I don't want anybody like the Gooch Monster mentioned the Protein Chef, who I've been watching for ages, and he's great. I guess I wish the Protein Chef would come out with more savory things though. I'm tired of I'm not trying to find ways to eat cookies and cakes, and I guess in maintenance I would do some of those things, but I would like more. I think he's got a lot of like tuna recipes. I think I talk a little fast and mumble. But he's Protein Chef is always good. Lauren Losing, Amy SD Mom, Adam Shoop. I mentioned Gooch. Michael May. Wow, what a freaking transformation is he. I mean, he's been posting a few pictures lately where, before and afters. Wow, good job. Jen Oh My and all of her thoughtfulness. And I like her just kind of sharing observations and questions that she's just putting out there. I'm okay with judgment. Go ahead, make a comment. Tell me you think I'm full of shit, or that you recommend something else. I mean, I don't want this to be truly just a monologue. It can be. I just think it's a missed opportunity. Um, I think a lot of us as big people are kind of adverse to controversy, adverse to displeasing others, and not all of us, but some of us. And what's wrong with an honest discussion? I mean, maybe we end up on two different pages, but I think that would be part of what I look for from videos. I don't know that there'd be much controversy with this one, but every so often I'll come up with some idea that, I'm just planting a flag, I'm taking a position. Doesn't mean that in the presence of new information, I wouldn't change my mind or think, that's definitely some good food for thought. So I do welcome, I'm not going to turn off comments, and I don't know, I think I am always seeking to be better and maybe smarter. And, Maya Angelou always said, if you know better, you do better. I don't know if that's exactly true. I think at the very least, you know better. Even if look, in the face of food addiction has nothing to do with reason. So just because I know something's better for me doesn't mean I'm going to eat it or do it. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today if I'd have done that all these years. Trust me, it's not just recently I knew that celery was a good food for you, or that it had little calories, or that fruit is better than a Snickers bar. I knew these things for well beyond my years. So food addiction, the addiction in general, flies in the face of reason. And but it doesn't mean I don't want to have the knowledge and don't want to attempt to act on it. Jen O'Maya mentioned her just a photo girl. Wow. Wow. She's phenomenal. I kind of miss Vida, the videos every day in April, because she did so many and they were great. I've never had so many clothes that fit me in summer. This is awesome. I just went and changed clothes. I was working out earlier this morning at the gym, and it is great to have so many clothes that fit, and I need to stop buying them because I want to wait till I get maybe another size smaller before, and that'll be like the fall. It's coming off slow at this point, but I am making plans. I got a trip to Vegas planned in August. I'm going with my father, who's 86, to Morocco in October. We're going to figure that trip out. I'm going to Santa Barbara for a couple weeks in August with a friend and my dad and his wife, and I'm going to Oregon, the Metolius River, for about 5 or 6 days at the end of July. It's a friend's birthday, and I'm going to squeeze an extra day on each end of it. I have more to talk about, but what the heck, no need to start on that now. I just want to thank you guys for your videos, because without them, I don't think I would be finding it still tolerable to, keep doing this low calorie. I don't know, I think I'm doing like 600 to 800 calories a day. The doctor wants 600, but that's not always doable without me being super anxious and unhappy. So, but my exercise is ramped up. I joined a second gym when I go to LA every month. I joined a second gym. Who am I? Who am I that has 2 gyms and jazzercise? Okay, you guys, it's on 15 minutes. I'm out of here.